Hello, everybody. We're back for episode 68. We got a special guest with us.
Hell yeah.
His name is Cole.
Yo.
Yeah, he makes some music on YouTube. Shout that out real quick.
Oh, yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Cumberlander, Twitter, same thing. Yeah, pretty much it.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You can follow him on Twitter at KyleDean2. You can follow me on Twitter at DylanKNail. You can follow us both on Twitter combined at the MachoBurgers. And that's probably the fastest we've ever been into Business Town.
I was going to say, as soon as you were doing it, one in a row, I was like, yeah, oh, goddamn.
Yeah, because Business Town's always the fun town. Just like we have Star Towns right here. We still have them.
Weird, that's also a town near us.
Yeah, no. We also have the Mecha Star
My
still.
brother stays on that town.
Does he?
Matter of fact, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I got stuck behind a school bus for that the other morning.
Damn.
Yeah,
They'll get you.
they always do, man. There was a cop standing out there the other day, and I was like, oh, man, I did a play with him one time in high school.
The cops?
Yeah, I drove by him. I was like, man, that guy looks familiar.
That one play we did.
Interesting. Had to play an ogre, but I looked more like a wolf man than anything else.
That's impressive.
The costume department didn't have anything except for like this big, beefy, like furry legs, and I was like, I'll just take those.
What? Okay.
It was supposed to be like a bear costume, but I could only get it onto my legs.
I guess it.
I just kind of they had like horns. I just put those on. I was like, I'm not sure what the fuck an ogre is supposed to look like in medieval times, but we're gonna fucking go with
it. We weren't there. We don't know.
Yeah. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at MachoBurger Productions. Since you're already on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that bell icon to get notified when we upload the weekly podcast or tasty little treats that we randomly give you, like some taste testing videos or what else we decide to do. Who knows?
Album reviews eventually.
Yeah, we got to review John Cena's.
We'll get there. We're still settling it, but once we're in a routine, we'll definitely get it
John
going.
Cena's fantastic 2005
album. I almost said 7.
I'm more impressed with multi-platinum.
Same. Did it take a while? I can't remember.
Probably.
I thought it was like, bam.
It's the only album they've ever made with one of their artists.
I think it would actually be tight if he did drop again, though.
Yeah.
His first one was kind of, yeah.
You can't fault him.
I know in 2015 he did 2 songs with Wiz Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be for like the video game soundtrack, but they didn't actually put them on the video game.
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
They just dropped them on Spotify.
That's really dumb. Why would you not? You already recorded it, shit.
Yeah, but they did put a Wiz Khalifa song on there, but they censored it really fucking weirdly.
Was it Work Hard, Play Hard?
No, it was We Them Boys.
That makes sense too. Okay.
Yeah.
They had to be one of the two, or at least if it was newer ones.
He was promoting that album at the time.
Yeah.
And MGK tried to promote an album on WWE, and he got thrown off the stage by Kevin Owens.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. I wasn't a big fan back then. I kind of like the pop punk he's doing now, but overall, I'm not like huge into him anyway, though.
Yeah, I never really was.
Same.
Like, I gave him a listen, but I never really checked him out anything past 2012.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna be honest, nah.
I don't blame you.
No.
You're not missing much at all.
No one's gonna fault you for that, I promise.
This is our first new guest in our new setup, so this is pretty cool.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So appreciate for not wearing green, so you'll actually be seen. Because we've been testing out green screens, they're pretty fun. The week beforehand, we had Triple H all in the background, and then this past week we had MF Doom. MF Doom, and a little bit of Will.i.am, because we talked about his interesting songwriting skills.
Yeah, we did.
He's a good actor, too.
Oh, yeah, he was an X-Men.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I always forget that he's in that movie.
I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah,
I have it on DVD or Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it.
I watched it in theaters. So I went to go see The Land of the Lost. Me and my sister and her ex-boyfriend, we went to go see Land of the Lost, and we just kind of stuck around, and I went to go see the other movie.
Fuck it.
Because, I mean, they weren't really paying attention.
Yeah, right. They didn't care back then. This is kind of like... They didn't lost one that bad, though, either, though.
No,
I own it on DVD, too.
Hey, yo, did you ever get to watch movies for free there?
Oh, yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
And then, like, after a while, you kind of don't want to be there because you're there all the time in general.
Yeah. Like, that movie looks tight, but I don't want to go to work. Yeah. I don't have to work, but I don't want to go there.
It was also fun watching which movie was going to get slaughtered by a different movie. Because I remember when, like, Star Wars Episode 7 came out in 2015, they also released a movie called... they released, like, an Alvin and the Chipmunk movie.
That's what it was. Yeah,
and then they released, like, another movie called Sisters.
Yep.
With John Cena's in it.
Yeah.
And then, like, both of those movies we kept for a week. they got destroyed.
They should have checked the schedule and been like, oh, that's Star Wars? Nah, we good.
Yeah. Because like I remember like when there was a movie that came out the same weekend as Mad Max and Pitch Perfect and had Jack Black in it, and we had it for 3 days. We had it for literally just for the span of the weekend, the Monday morning, and we got rid of it.
I think what that would be.
It's called the D Train.
I don't know what that is. I thought I would have at least heard of it. Jesus.
Like I remember seeing it, but I don't know what it's about. That's no Jack Black's in it.
Interesting. He's a.
Also, apparently James Marsden's in it.
Okay, I know him.
Yeah.
Good old from Sonic.
Check it out on IMDb. I'm just gonna see because it'll give you at least a summary of what it's about. 2015. The head of a high school reunion committee tries to get the most popular guy in school to attend their class' upcoming 20-year reunion. That's literally the entire.
I thought it'd be more colorful than that. At least.
Yeah.
So, like for the reunion, like what is he doing? Like, is he not going to come?
Is he too popular?
I guess.
Is Marston the popular guy?
Yeah, that makes sense. Jack Black seems like he would be the head of the committee in that movie.
Come on, man, just do it, man. Come on, we need you.
It was during his clean shaven run as an actor. So
he probably wouldn't do any high kicks in that movie then.
Maybe
one or two.
Yeah, those and Catherine Hahn are the only 3 other people in that movie that I know.
That's where she blew up recently because of WandaVision and shit.
Yeah,
weird because before that she was doing small roles like that and shit.
There's a dude in this movie named Han Soto.
Excuse me?
Yeah, his name is Han Soto.
Is he like Asian or Pacific Islander?
He is, yeah.
Soto sounds like that kind of name.
Yes, although he plays a man named Dale.
Fair enough.
Oh, man. It has a trailer, but it doesn't really look good.
Yeah, I don't even want to watch that.
It has like apparently it's pretty average because it has like a 5-star out of 10.
Okay, so some people hated it, some people like it.
So it's at least average.
So what is this, like an action movie or?
No, comedy/drama.
Oh, okay.
It's rated R, I think. Yeah, rated R. That's probably why it didn't last very long.
That is really it, because the way you described it sounded like it should be PG-13.
Yeah, yeah, but I do remember it dropped the same weekend, Pitch Perfect 2 and Mad Max Fury Road or whatever it was called.
I mean, I know Mad Max was pretty big still, but like it was a second Pitch Perfect, like, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's something that like the dad can go watch one movie and the mom can go watch the other one.
That's why I figured if they would have made the other one PG-13 and be like, oh,
Jack Black.
Our teenage son can go see that while we go see
Mad Max Pitch Perfect.
I feel like the dad would go see Mad Max, the mom would go see Pitch Perfect, and the kid would go see the Jack Black movie.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how my dad did it. He didn't want to see Ted, and I did, so he wanted to go see something else. I want to go see Ted.
Yep. That's how my parents always did it. It was like that, and like I would go to one movie, or like sometimes Dad and I would go to something, and Mom would go to something else. Just all depending on what we wanted to watch.
So you in the theater by yourself?
When I was older. But like my parents were the kind of parents who like they didn't want to go to the movie unless they wanted to see it.
Right.
So like most of the movies that came out as a kid, I didn't get to go see.
Wait till the DVD.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rent it.
Yep.
At whatever.
Yep.
Rental stores near you.
Yeah, I remember one time when I was younger, I would rent Good Burger so often that they just told me just to keep it.
That's
So I was
fucking
like,
awesome.
Nah, you lying for real?
Yeah, it was like
Shit.
the community video in Mountain View. Like we'd go every Friday. And we'd always get a bunch of movies, and I'd always get Good Burger. And they're like, "You can just keep it. You're the only one that rents it.
That's fucking hilarious.
You're the only person that gets this movie. You can just keep it."
That's what started your love for Kenan Thompson.
Yeah, back then, and 20 years later, I'm pretty sure we're still ranked number 1 on podcasts about Kenan Thompson.
We didn't even interview him.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it
Talked
up.
about him and named it after him.
Kenan Thompson. I should probably put podcasts after that.
Nah, we'll just look him up again. Why not?
Why not? Go through the strange top 27. Let's see.
That's such a weird number.
It is. I guess he's only done 27 interviews. 1, 2. Oh, we dropped.
Ooh, number 1 for a while.
Yeah, we were.
Fuck it. What are we? Are they Buddhists?
Unless they figure out that we didn't actually interview them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they Buddhists? What the fuck?
I think so. Yeah, they did. I think so.
What about Rob Dyrdek?
Well, people care more about Kenan Thompson than they do Rob Dyrdek.
True. But the fact that we were number 1 at one point still proves that we had something going.
Yeah. Or he heard it and he was like, "Man, they loved me way too much."
Yeah, I don't like this. This is too affectionate. Oh well.
Yeah, well, you
Easy
hate to
come,
see
easy
it.
go.
You hate
Sorry
to
we
see
let
it.
you down, Keenan. If there's anything we can do, please let us know. We're sorry.
I don't know. Is your you want to shout out the YouTube channel your music's on so people can go listen to it, follow it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go to my regular name again. I forgot to mention actually. Cole Cumberlander, same thing. That's pretty much it. Cole Cumberlander for all my social medias.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I listened to 2 songs that I saw on YouTube. They're pretty. They're both pretty good. I enjoyed them.
same.
Appreciate that.
There's one lyric I loved. It was I'm a nut. I'm gonna get some nut in their eye. John Cena in the house. I love that lyric.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it.
It took me a minute. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like it took me a second to think that
Yeah.
you can't see me.
Those are the best lyrics and verses.
John Cena in the house, yeah.
Yeah, I love that lyric, bro.
It's always good to think about it. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. You want to ask Google what the animal of the day is?
Hey Google, what's the animal of the day?
Yeah.
Today, we're going to learn about the amazing flying squirrel. Flying squirrels are gray or brown. They like eating nuts and birds' eggs. Strangely, flying squirrels can't actually fly. Instead, they use skin that stretches from their wrists to their ankles as a kind of parachute for gliding. This is what they sound like. By the way, do you want to know an interesting fact about flying squirrels?
Yes.
Alright, Wikipedia.org says that flying squirrels do not actually fly, they glide using a wing created by a fold of skin. Do you want another fun fact?
Yes.
According to pestworld.org, adult flying squirrels are relatively small. Their head, body, and tail length totals around 10 inches. Do you want to hear today's creative challenge?
Yes.
Pretend you're a flying squirrel and see if your family can guess which animal you are. I'm excited to chat more soon.
I guarantee if I tried that as a kid, my mom would slap me in the back of the head so hard.
That's what it sounded like. It just sounded like just knocking on something.
Yeah.
Sit down somewhere, like what? What are you doing?
I'm gonna be a flying squirrel, y'all. Well, jump off the fucking roof, kid. You will literally fly.
I'm sorry. I now know what the difference between figuratively and literally is.
Yeah, we do Animal of the Day every week, so I guess technically Animal of the Week.
Yeah, I guess. Because we don't ask him any other time except for the podcast.
No.
You think we would, but we don't.
No. It's literally just for the 3 people who watch us at home.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah. If you also don't want to see our faces, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Podnote, Listen Bay, Anchor.fm.
I thought you switched on the first. I thought
Yeah, I did.
it was Pod Listen, Bay, whatever.
I don't know. I mean, Anchor.fm doesn't put us on there. We're just on there for some reason.
Yeah,
We're verified on one of those. We have a blue check mark. I think it's on Podbay.
we're verified for something.
Yeah, at least we're verified on something.
Verified assholes.
Just gonna hop into the questions from Mikey, just because he asks us every week.
Mikey.
That's the first person. That's the first time someone's been excited to see questions from Mikey.
Right? God knows we never are.
He tries.
He really does. He was pretty good last week though. He got us through most of the episode last week.
He always has like a little thing beforehand.
Yeah, okay. What was it this time?
Hello there, new apartment tenants. I'm sorry to hear that you guys are getting evicted in 30 days. So if you guys need a place to record, my bedroom is always open. And he put a kissy face.
Okay.
Anywho.
Yeah, it's not your best work, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, strike the. Go ahead and put a L in the L column there. I heard we have a fellow depressed Walmart associate with us today.
Got that right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He says, "Welcome, Cole, and I'm sorry Walmart ruins everyday existence."
You gotta love it.
Yeah, gotta love Walmart. Question 1. He said, I heard you make music, Cole. So what's some of your favorite genres to make and listen to?
I'd say, I haven't really been listening to much music lately. Kind of like just been riding in my car, like silent. But I would say, I mean, I'm cool with anything. Like if it's mixed in, I'm not a boxed in person, so you know, I could get with it, whatever it is thrown at me. So yeah.
I feel that riding in the car silently. Sometimes I do it too, especially on my home because I don't work too far.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like I don't want to play music.
Especially when you're getting off, you just don't touch anything. You just drive straight home. Like.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Oh man, I feel that spiritually. Shit. It's like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, my drive home's down like 20 minutes, so I've definitely done that
Yeah.
more than once already.
I feel that, especially Walmart. I definitely get it.
Yeah, the other day I just left early, and they wanted me to do grocery returns, and I just said, I got a family emergency, I gotta go home.
That's a way to get up out of there.
I saw my dad was in a wreck one time. He got to work. I was like, "Oh, my dad's got in a wreck. I gotta go." Now I went to the movies.
I mean, I thought about using my grandfather because he's been dead for like 12 years.
Right, finally catch that chip in.
Like, oh yeah, I want my grandfather. He died. I gotta go.
Hey.
It's the only pass you get.
Right.
The second one.
Yeah. That's what I'm using now.
I mean, my grandma does fall a lot because she also doesn't know where she is half the time because she has dementia. So
2 passes.
There you go.
Whenever she goes, I let my grandma die.
Finally died.
Yeah, my great grandma. Whenever she finally went, I should have used that one.
Yeah, definitely.
But I didn't, just because she was mean to me. I didn't want to go to that funeral anyway.
I feel that. That would have made it worse for you.
Yeah, I didn't want to go, and then they made me a pallbearer. I was like, why? I wasn't gonna go.
Right? What the hell?
It still wound up being late anyways.
Okay.
It was my aunt's fault.
We got to carry her out. Well, Bill's not here yet.
You know, her son had to fill in because she made me late to the actual burial.
At that point, shouldn't she just be like, you got it?
Yeah, pretty much. Question 2. What is everyone's individual album of the year so far?
What's on 21 Pilots?
Yeah, I haven't really listened to many albums that came out so far. I guess I would say Czarface. What was the actual name of it?
I think we saw Czarface and MF Doom. Oh no, it had a name, didn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember.
Oh, it's called Super What.
That's what it was.
That's what the name of it, by Czarface and MF Doom. Yeah, I would say that's probably my album of the year because it's the only one I haven't been like completely disappointed in yet.
Same, actually. I like every track. It only been like 28 minutes. Does it a lot of favors. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and you get really good rappers.
Yeah, because Dale the Funky Homo Sapiens on there. I just love that name.
It's like some psychedelic type of vibe type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like at least.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, but
And then his raps are way different than what you would think.
Yeah.
They're really good. I like them.
Yeah, because he did a song with the group Gorillaz on like their very first album.
Accidentally, almost.
Yeah, because the guy they originally had was gonna do it, and then he dropped out. And then Dale just also happened to be in the same area, and they're just like, "Hey, you want to record for the Gorillaz?" And he's like, "Not really, but I mean, I'll check it out."
Drop a verse or two, see if they like it.
Yeah. And they explained the song what Clint Eastwood was about. And he was like, "I guess I can try to come up with some shit."
And it kind of worked out though.
And yeah, became like one of their biggest hits.
Yeah, it did.
And like people, I was listening to talk about it. And he was like, "Yeah, man, people just come up to me and they're like, oh yeah, that new song you have out, it's really good." And he's like, "I don't have a new song yet."
Now I know you're lying.
And they're like, no. They listen to it. He was like, "Oh wait, they actually used that." So he's like, "I just figured they would have got someone else."
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a cool way to learn that your music's doing good.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, Weezer had 2 albums out already this year.
True.
I already kind of forgot. I forgot it's this far in 2021.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it at the top. I wouldn't put it at number 1, but definitely top like 5.
I'd put OK Human higher than I would put Van Weezer.
Same. I don't know. The fact that it was supposed to come out last year and they waited a whole another year kind of fucked it up for me, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I still need to add to the tier list that I have for Weezer's.
I kind of forgot you did that for a while there.
Yeah, same. Weezer took the longest just because it was fucking... they have like 16 albums.
Yeah, they do. 16 strong, baby.
Oh, man. Have you listened to any full-length album this year?
This year, I did recently listen to Kendrick Lamar's "A Good Kid, Mad City." Like that's an old album, kind of older, but yeah, I was listening to that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hell yeah. I actually re-listened to Pimp a Butterfly a couple weeks ago because I finally finished the podcast.
That's definitely my favorite. I think honestly, out of the four studio albums, like actual albums, four mixtapes.
I also like the Thundercats on it as well.
Mm-hmm. He does the bass for the whole album. He's got like a verse or two in a couple songs.
Yeah, I know he sings in like the very first one.
Yeah.
I always forget the name of the track, but
yeah, I can think of it.
But yeah, he sings in that one. But didn't he win a Grammy this year?
I think so. Yeah. For best R&B album, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Isn't Kendrick supposed to release a new album sometime soon?
It's like really speculated, but
because like who knows? It's taking like 20 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I want to say he was supposed to, and then COVID happened, and then he just delayed it, and then now I think he's kind of just waiting. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Did you turn the mic on for the camera?
Yeah,
yeah. Cool. I was making sure.
I guess like one of the first ones I did next year this time.
Yeah. But yeah, because I remember last year he was supposed to make like a rock album.
Yeah.
And then I guess he's never just gonna drop it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need to. He definitely doesn't.
I know.
Everyone wants him to. I do too, but he definitely doesn't need to.
And Cuddy has stuff in the work again.
Yep, he was supposed to have the special edition of Man on the Moon 3, but that's not gonna happen now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah,
but I get it.
Yeah,
I'm ready for Intergalactic though.
The same. Drops what this next summer?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Question 3. When you guys get telemarketing calls about random things like extended warranty, what do you guys do instead of just hanging up? I usually wait for them to talk and then I scream bloody murder.
A guy at work today actually got one. And he I can't remember what he said. He was just cursing a bunch of them. You goddamn motherfucker. It was funny. He's like really country.
Yeah.
He's like I don't know. I don't have no goddamn vehicle warranty. Fuck you. It's fucking hilarious. I just never answer him.
I usually just like hang up, but I mean, my dad actually no, it wasn't my dad, it was my uncle. He actually told me about this time one of them called, and he was like, he asked for the name. He was like Jack, and then they're like the last name. They're like me off. He was like Jack me off. And I was like, wow, this dude's corny. I mean, it was funny though because he said he got him with it. It's funny.
Oh yeah, so jack me off. Well, I'm not gonna jack you off. What the fuck?
Classic.
R.I.P. to my uncle, man.
Damn.
When I was younger, I used to answer them on like the house phone. I'd be like, "Balls and Wieners Gay Porno Shop. My name is Brian. How may I help you?"
I did it one time, and I never had the balls to do it again. I used to do a Dave Sperm Bank. You spank it, we bank it. How may I help you?
Yeah, I don't really get many spam calls, and when I do, I'm usually asleep.
I have been getting like a lot of them like within the past year or two now, at least for some reason.
Yeah,
Someone say telemarketer, someone just like a 1-800 number, like, off like this. I just don't
like
answer.
I'll get one at least once a week, but it's usually during the time I'm sleeping
Right.
after work.
And
So.
sometimes I fear it's actually someone who needs money from me. Like they like to collect like somebody I don't know I owe.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
So I don't want to answer them.
Yeah, I was telling him a couple of days ago that like people from high school will see that I have a YouTube channel. They'll message me and be like, can you lend some gas money? I'm like, bro, I've only made $4.
Right? We're not that big, dog.
You know, we have like 100 and some subscribers. We're
Barking
not
up the
that
wrong tree, man.
But they watching. They watching.
Yeah, you
They
go.
watch
Yeah.
it.
They watch it.
They watch it. I'm like, we keep asking. I'm like,
If you're watching this one, stop.
Stop asking because I don't have it.
If you've watched the show before, you know we don't have it. Look at us.
Yeah. My diet consists of hamburgers and occasional like KFC. Yeah, definitely don't have it.
So you tell us how we're doing.
I made a hamburger helper like 3 days ago.
Was it good?
It was alright.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like one of those foods that tastes a lot better when you were a child.
Yeah.
But like as an adult, it just makes you feel sad.
Oh man, I'm eating hamburger helper right
Yeah,
now.
doesn't make you feel nearly as happy.
Probably just not cooked with love either, like mom used to make.
Yeah, and now it's just filled with like the world's rage. I'm just like, has a little bit of tears gets in the cheese sauce.
Oh god, damn. That makes me sad.
I mean, to make it feel a little bit more nostalgic, I watched Mick Foley and Edge just beat the shit out of each other.
That's
From WrestleMania 22
that makes sense.
to feel a little bit of hope. Question 4. What's some of your favorite sayings, and what are some of your least favorite ones? Mine's probably, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because that's what my dad secretly told my mom when I was 10, and they thought I was on the spectrum.
Fair enough. I thought he was going for like a divorce type angle.
My parents didn't use that line. I don't know when they got a divorce.
Yeah, I like that one too, though. I use it a lot.
I don't remember what my parents said to my divorce because they were being really quiet about it.
Yeah.
And then, like, while eating CC's pizza later on that night, that's when they told me, "Hey, son, we're getting a divorce."
But you like the pizza, though, right?
I was like, "What?" Yeah.
Dad, where's this coming from?
It was weird because both one of them came in my room first, told me while I was watching SmackDown. I was like, "I'm trying to watch SmackDown." And then, like 5 minutes later, the other parent came in. They're like, "Hey, look, we're getting a divorce." And I was just like, "What?
Yeah.
Why can't you just come in together?
Right.
Drop the ball, drop the load all at once, not just 2 separate times." And one of the mornings, like Dad was like packing up his glass stuff, and they dropped half of it, and that's when I heard him. He's like, "Oh, God damn it!" He's like as loud as possible.
He's already mad.
Yeah.
Having still even more rage. Gotta let it out.
Yeah, I don't really have any like favorite sayings, unless you count. Unless you consider "fuck them" a saying, because I do say that a lot at Walmart. Whenever they expect too much, I'm like, "Fuck them." Like, we want you to get frozen dairy and all of grocery done all at once.
Right. I would say "God damn it" a lot. I say something bad like "God damn it."
Yeah, it's me every day.
Yeah.
When I clock in.
I hate my life. that one comes out a lot. Like, God damn it, I hate this.
Oh, whenever we're at the screening, they're like, oh, whenever they scan your forehead or whatever, they're like, oh, you're good to go. And I'm like, that's unfortunate.
I was really hoping.
I mean, whenever we saw that one manager, she would just scan my head, and I was just like, she was like, oh, you're good to go, and I was like, that's too bad. Kind of wish it wasn't. She was like, me too.
Hey, yo, I don't know if you ever like mentioned on your podcast before, but like, have you ever mentioned how the guy like got jumped outside of a?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the story he tells a lot, but I don't think we ever told on the podcast.
You know, like our store manager got jumped one time in the parking lot.
Oh man. I mean, but he got nuts though. He's still there.
Yeah.
He definitely has nuts though.
Yeah, then we had that one guy who kind of looked like a creepier Willy Wonka, who always worked in the meat department. Yeah. Like he got jumped from the parking lot by like 4 dudes.
Word on the street is he owes somebody some money.
Fair enough.
Somebody had to handle that.
That'll do it.
Just walking to work one day, and I was just like, damn. Because like one of the team leaders was panicking, like, oh, someone got beat up in the parking lot. And I was just like, ooh. And they said his name, I was like, oh.
Too bad it wasn't me.
Oh, because whenever they told us like our store manager got jumped like a year ago, I was like, bro, he kind of deserves it.
Yeah. His ass smiling, bedazzled jeans.
Bedazzled jeans, fucking peace signy hands to everybody, like it's 2005.
Picture, goddamn.
Bro.
Wait, I think he has a photo somewhere like that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh wait, where is it? I don't know where it's at. I think I've seen it, but I haven't seen it.
I think it's on their Walmart page, on their Facebook page. I've definitely seen it.
I don't really look on there a lot. Like,
no, I saw one post that they shared today, and it was like, oh, someone looks excited. And I was like, he looks excited? He looks horrified.
Yeah,
like his eyes were real big. He looks scared. I was like, man.
I think it's funny. They have accurate customers that actually like tune in to the store. Like they know the workers and everything. Like they're like Walmart. Like
no,
my Walmart homies.
Yeah, it's
like,
weird.
oh man, I don't know you. You just shop here sometimes.
Could you imagine being a local at a Walmart?
I would fucking kill myself. I'm not even kidding.
Like you just walk in, all the employees. Oh, there's Brad.
There he is. How are you?
Wow.
Oh, there's old man Jenkins. How are you?
That makes more sense. I mean, old people tend to be like that.
Yeah.
Old people are more memorable, I think.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, how you doing?
They're nicer because they know they're gonna die soon.
Eh.
They're closer to hell.
We kind of have to be nice to you.
Yeah. I would love it if they just gave us a day just to be a dick to customers.
Right.
I mean, I kind of already am. That's kind of why
I'm
I
gonna boycott that.
Like
That should be boycotted a little bit.
today, the customer's always wrong.
Like I remember, it was like about a year ago now. Like a customer came up to me. It was like when they were still letting people in at like 6:00.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, it was like 6:45, and they're just like, hey, do you have this in the back? And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go look. And I waited, and I went to the time clock and clocked out. Went home. Fuck them.
Talking about.
Yeah, man, I ain't trying to look for things. They ain't gonna find it.
Right.
They'll find it.
Ever. Like, I don't know if people ask if it's in the back or not, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Or when they look it up online, well, it says you have it online.
But that doesn't represent our actual stock, dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, you ever had those customers that like ever think that like you're lying when you tell them like, oh, I'm gonna have to look in the back, like it's in the back. Yeah, like.
I don't ever have it. Most of the time now,
or if you
cool.
just don't have it, they're just
Yeah.
I've definitely been asked to get a manager after that, though. I'm like, I don't see. Oh, can I get a manager? I was like, sure, I guess, but they're gonna pay the same damn thing.
Yeah, I remember one time this lady wanted something at the bottom of she needed like a certain dog food, and it was at the very, very bottom. She could see that it was at the bottom. She was like, well, can you go ahead and just grab it from the bottom? And I was just like, no. And she was like, well, I need it. And I was like, well, just come back either in the morning or never. I was like, there's also Conover. It's like 5 minutes away from this Walmart.
Right.
You can see if they got it.
Remember that one lady wanted you to walk the dog food all the way to the fucking register?
Yeah, all the way on the grocery side. It was like a 50-pound bag of dog food. She wanted me to walk it from where Pets is all the way to the grocery Like,
Yeah, she wants the full service.
yeah, and I was like, well, I
doing
can just set it in your buggy, and she got real mad about it.
I was like, who asked for that, man?
Yeah.
Like usually you
It's
say that,
not
but
very
yeah,
considerate of a customer anyway.
Yeah.
like I'll totally put it in your buggy, but I mean, like,
Yeah, I'll put it in your
to
buggy.
ask any more than that is kind of your problem, not mine.
Yeah, and she's explaining like her back problem and stuff. And like, while she's explaining, I'm just slowly taking off my name badge.
Yeah, that was good. Then she asked me, she's like, "Yeah, like, I don't work at PetSmart. I don't know who that guy is." It's my first day in pets. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, and like Thomas, he doesn't work there, so I'm gonna say his name. Yeah, like, he saw the whole thing, and he was like, "Yeah, you got it," because we went to go explain it to him.
Yeah, we were like, "Bro, just before you hear from anybody else."
He was like, "No," I heard it. He was like, "You did good." And then like we actually bought something to leave because it was like one of those days we left at 6.
Yeah.
And when we were leaving, and the guy at the register, he was talking about it to us. And he was like, "So what was up with that?" Because she seemed really mad.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I explained it to him. He was like, "Oh," he was like, "Yeah, man, welcome."
He came to us. He's like, "Bro, what was that all about?"
And I was like, "I don't know. She wanted me to walk it all the way from here."
Although it is really, he knew she was talking about you though, even though she didn't know your name.
Yeah.
Big burly guy in pets.
Well, it was like that one time when I went on vacation and I didn't tell anybody.
Right.
Except for like you and
Jacob, I think.
Jacob, and maybe I may have told Charles.
Yeah.
But
I think Charles was kind of spread the rumor.
Yeah, because I'm about to come back, and then like I get on Facebook one day, and Charles has put like, "Oh man, rest in peace, Dylan. Man, he was a good guy. He died trying to save a baby in a mosh pit at a Taylor Swift concert." And then like all of the third shift associates believed it because I remember like
one of them came up to
Lite, and she was like, "Dylan died." He was like, "What? No, he just clocked out." She's like, "No, the big one, the one that's always in pets." And he was like, "Oh, he died?
He died? What?" And then he came with me. I was like, "Yeah, he died, man. I'll tell you."
Yeah, and then she was like, "Yeah, Charles said." And he was like, "Oh," and then he immediately knew. Immediately knew. And whenever I came back, he's like, "Bro, you know, Charles got everyone here thinking that you died." And I was just like, interesting.
I think it was right after the cleaning lady died. The really nice one.
Yeah.
Who always made food.
Yeah.
It was after she died. So I was like, "What? No, not another one."
Yeah. Yeah, because we made a joke about getting drunk, and she was like, "I'll join you."
Yeah, I was like, "Hell yeah, turn up." Because we had to buy stuff afterwards, and I bought some beer. I remember that.
Yeah. Like, the more I work at Walmart, the more alcohol I consume.
Same. That,
Just like, damn it. Numb the pain.
It was every day for a while there. I'll give you that one.
Question 5. This is a little personal, but what are some things you guys think about at night when your eyes are closed before you go to sleep? But I'm sure Dylan will probably say, "Hopefully I don't wake up."
That's just a given.
Weirdly enough, this morning I was trying to fall asleep, and I was trying to think of like what would happen if I was to wear a green shirt, or like a shirt that had green on it in front of a green screen. Like, would it just take out what I have that's green on it?
I think it does like a little staticky thing, kind of. I think.
Yeah, because I just noticed I have like a little bit of green on the sleeve here. So like I wonder, since the green screen's back there, I wonder if it'll still.
Right.
I don't know.
We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out in post. Or our editor, Michelangelo Hardwick. That's not me. Got my fake name and everything.
So you do admit it's fake.
His name. I'm not going to give out the man's real name. He just told me to call him Michelangelo Hardwick.
I'll get you one day.
Yeah. I mean, at least the microphone's on, so I'll have to read a lengthy email again.
Third time this week.
Anywho, I love this. He's put anywho 4 different times in this thing, and every time I say it, I feel like I'm getting wider by saying it. That's good. That's not good.
Any whoozy.
No. I've heard my mom say that once, and I just stared at her with like the most pain in my eyes. I was like, "Good Lord." Now my dad says groovy from time to time.
Yeah, but he's from the 70s, so that makes sense.
He was in his 20s in the 70s.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's not saying it ironically.
Yeah, no, he's just saying it because that's what his good times were.
Yeah, they were goofy, bro. Dude time, that was more dude, bro.
I mean, I remember waking up and I remember he dropped something on the floor and then he just the top of his arm. He was like, "Bull pussy," and I'm just like, "What?"
Damn.
Like I walk out of the room and just hear that. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Dad, did you said bull pussy?
Did you say that? He's like, "Yeah, well, I didn't want to say goddamn it." And I was like, "Well,
No, you just did. Gotcha.
played yourself." But I love the setup, guys, and hopefully we can all meet up again one day.
One day.
That last sentence sounds like he's about to die, and we're never going to see him again.
We'll meet up in the great afterlife, in the great beyond.
The great beyond. It's literally just nothing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Not me.
Not me. You got any cool stories you want to tell, my guy?
You want me?
Yeah.
Stories.
I'm not a cool guy.
Let's see. I mean, what's what you want to know? Like, it just depends. Like, category wise.
No, it don't matter. Do you have anything comfortable enough that you want to share on the internet?
Let's see. Cool story. I mean, since y'all like wrestling and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to Charlotte to watch ECW and SmackDown one time, and I didn't realize like the wrestlers like they're all like huge.
Yeah.
They're like 6'5", 6'4". Like these dudes are big as shit. Like
Shit, for sure.
it's crazy. I saw. I think I told you before. I saw John Morrison. I saw Edge. Matt Hardy. Who else did I see? Elijah Burke. Saw him. Let me see. Did I see anybody else? I think that's about it. Like up close. Those ones are like up close. Like leaving.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I've never met him.
yeah.
I want to, but I know he's been to a couple times too.
Yeah, because they just announced they're going to go on like a 25 city tour, and I hope Charlotte is one of those cities because I might actually go.
Same.
But John Morrison still wrestles, and that's what's more impressive.
Yeah, really, because he's up there.
Yeah, he's like.
Would you guys ever participate in backyard wrestling?
Yeah,
ever?
Probably.
I would.
Yeah.
After going to go watch it that one day, I'm definitely down.
We watched it a couple weeks ago. They were having a hell of a fucking time.
Yeah, they were.
I was like, shit, I could do that.
Yeah, that one guy was waving to the audience, and I waved back. He was like, "Don't wave at me."
That's the best part. I think, fucking with the crowd, because everyone who knows it, they know they're gonna get fucked with. It's kind of like going to a comedy club, It's like it's just good to know that you can kind of go a little too far sometimes. So like, oh man, he got me.
I love that one girl. That one guy's like, man, he's like, I saw you pick your nose. That's gross, man.
She said, no.
No, he's like, no, I saw you. Everyone saw you.
Careful, that one chick in the audience kept calling everyone Tinkerbells. I was like, what? How's that an insult?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the people in the ring were also confused by that.
Get out of here.
No one knows if that's an insult.
I'm not trying to insinuate anything either, but you definitely look like you're on meth. So.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
She was barefoot with socks on for some reason.
Yeah.
Eating that snow cone.
Like, I've never been. That's like the one food item I've never been excited about.
Same.
Snow cones.
Snow cones, yeah. I mean,
because everyone swims over pelicans too. Don't like them. Big whoops. I don't care.
It's just crushed ice with flavor.
It really is. You'd be an ice cream sandwich any day over that.
Yeah.
Speaking of those, I had those the other day at work. I asked him if he wanted one. He turned it down. He's a crazy man.
Yeah. And then like literally on my way home, I thought about that. I was like, damn, I kind of want one now.
That's like that.
Yeah, I was like, man, I should have taken it.
So I was never a fan as a kid, but when I got an adult for some reason, I really started loving them.
Yeah, my dad always talks about the Neapolitan ones.
Yeah.
He's like, man, they got all three flavors in them. They're really good.
Right. Like you start with one way, and then you get to the end, you're like, oh man, that was a good treat.
And I remember like when I still was on daytime, like I was putting them in the thing, and like some customers like, man, those we start eating those are a rabbit hole. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, man, they're so good because the bar itself is chocolate and the inside is chocolate. And he's like, by the time you know, you already ate the whole box.
Yeah, this rated a problem.
And then he just kind of walked away, and I was like, man, you gotta start looking inward because like that's not good.
Nah, man.
He has no self control.
What are you? Shit.
Because we also have like that one cheese in the dairy section called Ponchos. I was talking to a guy. It's like a queso dip,
Okay.
and he was like, "Hey man, don't dip cheese sticks in it." And I was like, "Why is it not good?" He was like, "No, it's just something you don't want to go down." I was like, "Oh no."
I wouldn't want to either because I don't want to get constipated. But okay.
Yeah, apparently it's so good that it's just you're never gonna look back and you kind of regret it.
Yeah, right. Like, oh man, wish I wouldn't have dunked that cheese stick in that cheese that one time. That's where it all went wrong.
Transfer it on over to Ask Reddit Avenue. I couldn't think of another word.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, what is something that you actually remember being new technology but is now obsolete?
Blackberries.
iPods.
Yeah,
Nobody has those
sure.
anymore. It's like straight up just iPhone now.
Yeah. I had a BlackBerry, but it was like the Altel version of it.
Raspberry.
No, I mean, it was like the body of a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
It looked the exact same, but I think they just called it something different.
Right.
I still have an iPhone 4.
Jeez.
Same.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen one of those in years.
Same.
But my sister had one for the longest time.
I had my old one for the longest time, but I finally because it was really fucked up and broken.
Yeah.
And like it would turn on sometimes, and then I finally had I get rid of this. It was an old one though.
I went to school with a guy. He would get like if it was a brand new one, he would get it. Like if it was brand new, he would
Right,
get
like
it.
those fucking kids, man. Like I had one of my current events class. He was because it was right when the 5 came out. He'd already had like the newest one since then.
Yeah.
Like, oh, got it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, like I remember he went out and got the 5S because the C's didn't drop yet.
Right.
But like his 5S was already broken on the back, so he was kind of like chipping the actual like phone part off so you can see all the wires and shit. And he's like, man, I hope this phone lasts another week. And I was just like, did you just get that at the beginning of the year?
Week.
But like he was a cool kid. He worked at Bojangles, but he didn't really have any bills, so he was like,
that's fair enough.
I was like, man,
I didn't get a job. I didn't get my first job till like the week of graduation.
I got hired my junior year at Zaxby's, but like I shouldn't have because like it was like one of those situations where you didn't want to work at,
right?
And you asked for the application anyways because your parents are making you get the job.
That's how I got Taco Bell. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I was like, I need something, and that's the only place called me back.
And I was a junior, and I was like, are you guys hiring? And they're like, do you have any tattoos? And I was just like being a dick. I was like, no. And they're like, all right, here's the application. And I brought it in the next day. Like literally the next day, I wore my Ms. T-shirt that said, "Hi, I'm awesome." on it, and then like gym shorts, and they hired me on the spot, and I was just like, man, they set the bar real low.
Yeah, they did. Good God.
And I got rolled up my first day.
Damn, what'd you do?
I broke a light bulb with my head on accident because I was their tallest employee. Like in high school, before I hit my last growth spurt, so I was like 5'9" still then, and so like I was 5'9", tallest employee.
That's not very.
And I'm cleaning a table, and like back then, like the one in Hickory, their lights just hung like real
right
close
above
to the table.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it. They gave you a visor to wear, and I just lift up, and when I lift up, it just shatters the light bulb.
Oh man!
And they wrote me up for it.
They made man, that's bullshit. Fuck
Yeah. But like just that one night manager, she didn't like me, so she was just trying to find any reason. That one time she finally got to fire me because I called out. And I called out because I was actually sick, but they had to bring a doctor's note, and they were trying to enforce that. But like the day she was gonna fire me, yeah, she was old though. She was old and mean. But the day she was gonna fire me, her mom died, so I got to work for like another couple more days. And I was just like, damn.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was like, damn.
I kind of felt bad for you a little bit, and it ran out.
Yeah.
It just ran out. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get his ass now.
Yeah. And she was like, all right, cool, you're fired. And then like the actual
shit.
general manager, she came back from her vacation, and I was in like Utah visiting with my sister. And she was just like, hey, what happened to Dylan? I haven't seen him in like the entire month of December. And like, oh yeah, we'd fired him. She was like, what? And like she called me like literally like the first weekend in January. She's like, hey, do you want your job back? And like me and my mom were going to Zaxby's to eat anyways. And she was like, hey, she's like, yeah, I'm sorry she fired you, but do you want your job back? And I was like, oh, only if I don't have to wear a visor anymore. She was like, yeah, I don't know why they gave you a visor to begin with.
Damn.
Those are usually just for the women.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, I don't know.
Oh, Bruce likes to wear it though. Over the Lincoln one.
Yeah, that's a weird dude.
Sorry to dox you, but to be fair, I don't even know you. So
yeah, the only two things I know about him that solidified him, when he was dancing really, really aggressively to some Christian music, and then he came out to clean some tables and he was wearing Reebok. So that definitely tells you he never misses a day at church.
Gotta stack them chairs for the pretty church girls.
Yeah, that I probably won't even be with. I don't remember when VHSs came out, but I do know they're definitely obsolete. DVD players are starting to be obsolete now.
Yeah, right. Like it's something like Blu-ray or nothing.
Yeah.
And even then, most people just have consoles for that.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah, right.
I still got mine.
I have one, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like I pretty much just have it just for display.
Which is cool because you have like the PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP.
PSP's obsolete now too.
Yeah,
and
right.
the Vita.
Which makes me mad because there's some games that look around for the Vita because it's like it was really big in Japan. Yeah, like there's still games that come out for that. That's why a lot of people were bad when they wanted to shut down the eShop, but then they switched it around. They didn't.
Okay. Well, they should bring back just the PSP in general because that was ahead of its time.
It really was. If they came back now, it'd come back in a big way.
Yeah.
Make it a little bigger, like.
Same with Guitar Hero because I've been seeing a lot of nostalgia for like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Right. They should make them more.
Honestly, as big as the Switch is, they can make a PSP, make it a little bigger this time, make the screen bigger.
Yeah.
Have GameCube sized discs. You know, they could do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sony could do it.
They'll charge like $400 for it.
Yeah, right.
they'll only make like $70.
Fuck you, Sony.
Yeah, because that's how we're like PlayStation 5 is still. They won't have enough consoles for everyone until like 2022 now.
Yeah. My dad sent me a picture of this one independent seller on Amazon trying to sell Xbox Series X's for like $1,200. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Jesus, I got an email talking about. Microsoft sent me an email about them. It was like, "Oh, they're back in stock."
Yeah, because I was like, "Dad, that's an independent seller on Amazon that's probably just trying to scalp them."
Yeah.
I was like, you don't buy from him. You just go to like the actual retailers. You'll find it. I promise.
Yeah.
For $600, like it's supposed to be.
Oh, is your dad gonna buy one?
He's been wanting it ever since it came out.
I usually just wait a whole year.
Yeah, he said one of his buddies at work got it. I'm like, he's like, I kind of want one now. But he's also trying to learn how to play on his PC as well. That his friend helped him build. So.
I've been wanting to do that, but it's just so much work.
Same. It's a lot of money too. Like each piece is almost like $1,000.
Yeah. I thought about just getting a gaming computer from like Walmart, but also they're not very good either.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, I wouldn't even really use it for gaming. I would just use it to help our editor out there.
You're welcome.
With better editing software.
Mr. Hardwick.
Yeah. So why are you looking at me?
No, I've looked that way the whole time, man.
What are digital cameras? They're not nearly as popular as they once were.
True. Because it's on the phone, bro. What are you doing today?
Yeah,
honestly, I think our phones now have better cameras than digital cameras used to be. Like shit.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to upgrade. Then we'll finally just start switching over to that.
Yeah. The iPhone puts pretty good cameras. I don't know who has an Android, but
well, my mom has an Android. She keeps trying to tell me that it's better than Apple, and I'm just like, look, as a person who's owned both in his lifetime,
I can tell you're wrong.
I can tell Apple's better.
Same, bro.
Like they're just like they might be more expensive, but they have better quality.
Yeah, I think the last one I had was Galaxy S3, so that kind of dates it.
Mine was I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a shitty thing from T-Mobile, and also fuck you, T-Mobile.
I had a Nokia.
Oh, those were the best.
Man. you could use that as a weapon.
It's my purse, I don't know you.
Man, Nokias are indestructible.
Yeah, they are. They honestly got service anywhere, too. Like, it was really crazy. Like they had towers all over the place. Because I think they were also really big into satellite as well. So like I'm pretty sure, like for like overseas people too. Like I'm pretty sure they had like a lot more coverage than actual cell towers.
People who often like to have hour-long conversations, how do you manage to talk so long without running out of things to say?
Kevin.
And doesn't doesn't it make you tired to talk for such a long time? Well, we kind of do it weekly, but I mean, it's just for the podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty simple though. I mean,
Yeah, but like, I'm not sure if you remember Kevin, but he was like a tall white dude who used to work at Walmart. But he could talk to you for fucking
Is that the guy?
days.
Is that the guy that had, like would dye his hair sometimes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Because you can get on a lot of topics with them, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, I gotta go.
Yeah, like, he can talk to you for hours.
Yeah.
Because remember that one time we talked to him for like 2 hours. One time.
Yeah, just random. Because I remember you and I were saying we wanted to go look at records. I was like, okay. And then we saw Kevin and we were there for like hours.
Yep.
Because we wanted to go to Sheets, and I was like, bro, I'm hungry. We gotta hurry this up.
Yeah.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've ever heard in a public place?
Didn't you have one that you heard at Walmart one time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to walk up towards the shampoo and stuff, and you have to walk by the candles to get there from that one way. So, because I always check out no matter what, I always check out the toys, see if they have any cool collectibles and whatnot. And then I walk up there, and it was still when I still worked like daytime. I got off like 10. And there's these dudes just like on the candle aisle, and then I walked by, and one of them was just like, "Bro, nothing's stopping you from sticking your whole dick to this candle right now." I was just like,
Not decency.
Like, not decency, not just your brain saying, "Hey, don't do that."
Nothing at all.
But I'm pretty sure I quoted it. And then there was also one time I was talking in the bake aisle, and there was these two dudes on the aisle, and like I couldn't hear like the first part of the argument. All I heard was the finishing line of, "Bro, I'm gonna suck your dick so hard right now," and I was like, "What?"
I remember one time I was talking, and this one guy was talking to his girlfriend, and I was just walking by, and he's like, "Fuck you so good when we get home." Or, what the fuck, bro? Like, bro, save that shit for the sheets. Put that shit in the text. I don't want to hear that.
Wow.
But
I was gonna say for me, something weird that I just overheard was probably like I went to go to my lawyer's office or whatever, and I pulled up and I went to go inside, but see the door was locked, so I just went back to go to my car. Waited a couple more minutes, went back, it was opened up. But before you like kind of go into the lobby or whatever, it's like a glass door. I walk in, but I guess he forget. Like I'm right, like I show up literally like right there on the dot, 8 on the dot. So like I walk in, and I guess I didn't know, so they didn't expect anybody to come in that early, so they kept the door open, the glass door open, and I just heard like my lawyer say, he was just like, "Yeah, I'm addicted to Xanax, and I just don't know why." He's like, "I can't go to sleep for anything. I'm just sitting there," and then he turns around, and he sees me just sitting there, and then he's just like. He shuts the door. He's like 5 seconds later. He's just like, you know what? He just opens it back up. He's like, I don't even give a damn. You heard me.
Yeah. Oh.
I'd be like, if you want a new lawyer, I totally get it. It's like, nah, man. I mean, you're up. Fuck it. Let's win this case, bro.
Let's do this.
Although, to be fair, it's kind of weird that you didn't. Kind of forgot he had an appointment. You got a client coming on. Be careful.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, close the door or something at least if you know you got an appointment.
Yeah. What's a game you wish you could play again and enjoy it like the first time you played it? Mine would be Madden 2006.
I knew it was coming. So I was looking at you. I knew it was coming.
Because I had the perfect team, which I recreated the team.
Yeah, finally found it.
I finally found a copy. I recreated the team, but my dad just took it away. He took the disc away from me just because the team was called the California Cute Butts. And like as a 10-year-old kid, I thought that was hysterical.
Right?
I thought it was funny as hell.
Like, Dad, you're reading too much into this. I just think it's funny.
I just think it's funny, man. Because their mascot was a baboon. I mean, come on.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because like baboons have like big asses.
Bodacious asses.
Yeah, that's kind of their gimmick. I thought it'd be funny to make a team about it. I guarantee if it was called the Red Bus, he wouldn't have found it nearly as bad.
Right.
But that maybe the Sly Cooper games.
Yeah.
Whenever we finally beat Nicktoons Unite in our adulthood.
That was nice.
I can't think of many more.
Same, man. There's a lot of games like that, but I'm like, I enjoyed them when I did, so
yeah,
I like letting them be where it was.
Yeah, maybe Kingdom Hearts, but I also would go because I kind of feel like I'll get more angry at it as an adult.
Yeah. As a kid, I didn't know as many curse words. That's what get yelled at. As an adult, it's like, oh, motherfucker, shit. Or at least, like, when I was still with my parents, so it was like the age of 18, they were like, hey, you gotta calm that down. They said a lot more meanly than that, though.
Yeah. What? I'm trying to find more better questions on Ask Reddit. Just what to do to stop? Nah, I don't live in a dorm, so that one doesn't make sense. Oh, what are your favorite movies of all time?
For me, I'm gonna say all of the Fridays for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All the Rush Hours, but preferably 1 and 2 the most.
Yeah, 3 was more of a
right.
cash grab.
Yeah.
But like, 1 and 2 are hilarious.
They wanted to make a 4th one at one time.
Yeah.
And this is it's like an underground movie. It's like a fighting movie. It's called Ong Bak. They had it on Netflix like one time, but
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it at all. But yeah, those right there.
It's called what?
Ong Bak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's interesting.
Thai warrior.
Hell yeah.
It's cool. It's pretty cool.
I remember this one movie called like Kong Pao or something like that. It's Kong Fury or something like that. But like what they did was like they filmed this movie, but they never like did anything with it. So like these dudes, they just go in and just dub it over, and so like, and they just put one dude in the middle of it, and it's like the most confusing but also funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. But like if I can ever find like the actual name of it, I'll let you know. But like it was fucking. I watched it once at a guy I know's bachelor party. We just watched it. Then we played like a Xbox game afterwards. But it was fucking funny. Favorite movie? What's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, man.
Because one of mine's definitely the other guys.
Yeah.
That maybe
Role models.
Yeah. I promise you guys at home, that's apple juice.
Yeah. That's like a giant beer.
Yeah, giant beer cup. But it's definitely apple juice.
It is. Yeah. We like apple juice. We've said it before.
Yeah.
Fuck orange juice.
Well, because like the first week I didn't think about it. Like I had like green Hawaiian punch. I didn't even think about the green screen. So like the entire time, like it was just when I would pick up the cup, it would just match whatever was in the background. So like I remember like one time it was just like Triple H's arm. What's a little over an hour? Do you want? What the fuck? You touching my leg? There's like a string on the chair and it keeps rubbing against my leg, and I feel like you think it's like a bug or something. I just realized it's a string.
I'd be worried if it was a bug.
No. You guys want to continue for a few more minutes? You just want to go ahead and wrap it on down. I don't know why I said that like boom hour.
I like it.
It's that one guy that works with us. He wears like a gold chain. He has a hair like him too, like the spiky cut. I don't know his name. He's like the maintenance guy.
Oh, he wears like it's like half gray, like brown up here.
Yeah.
You can really tell that it's not real.
Yeah, he does sound a lot like Boomhauer.
I used to work with a guy like that too. He liked to do voltage. Like I remember one time I was making fun of like, hey, daggone man, how you doing? And then that man do both.
The only time like I've ever like he said something to me where I actually understood what he was saying, I was like one time my stomach was really fucked up and I had to go to the bathroom. And it made some like hellacious noises, and he was like, "God damn, you're right, son." It's the only time I've ever understood what he said, because I didn't know he was cleaning, and I felt bad.
Oh man, you gotta clean that up later. I'm sorry, bro.
He was like, "Oh man, you all right?" And I was like, "No,
not at all."
Buffalo mac and cheese, it's delicious, but it goes right through you.
So they're doing like one of the frozen ones.
Yeah, it's good. Also, stay away from the Sheets chili. Because it'll tear your stomach up.
It just sounds bad. Yeah, well, What'd you put it on?
Hot dog.
Oh, okay.
It was that one night you came to visit whenever we still had customers, so it was like pre-COVID. It was
New Year's.
New Year's, yeah. we went to Sheets for lunch.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me.
I sprinted. And I scared 3 different managers. Scared Thomas, Josh, and Yvonne. Because like I was sprinting to make it in time, and like I came around the corner, and Yvonne's like coming this way, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
I gotta poop.
Because like honestly, a dude my size running, that's usually when you should be a little afraid.
Yeah,
no matter what situation.
Yeah, I don't think there's like nobody your size running that fast unless it's like shots in the air or something.
Yeah,
shots in the air or shots in your pants.
I'd see you, I just immediately start following you. Like, oh, time to go.
Yeah, I made our new manager kind of mad because whenever he was talking about like the new like thing, he was like, oh, if a shooter comes in here. Which way do you run? I said towards him.
Savage.
And then he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, if I die, I don't have to be here tomorrow. And if I get shot and live, I still don't have to be here tomorrow.
I still win.
Because Walmart's going to give me a hefty paycheck, and I probably won't have to work the rest of my life. Because I got shot at work. Workman's comp will cover that.
I promise.
He was tripping. He was smoking mad. I saw it in his face. He was mad.
It's sound fucking logic, though. I don't know. You can't be mad at it.
I'm like, either way, I don't going to come here tomorrow.
All right.
No, well, that's Kyle. This has been our special guest, Cole.
Yo. Thank y'all for having me.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Well, we haven't had a guest yet that we didn't want back, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Jonathan. I'm just kidding. Nah. Yeah. You're always welcome back, my man.
Always, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Stay macho.
Stay macho.
Was this a bad idea?
Stay macho.